Hello there, and welcome to the Imitation game. For today, January the 20th, we are coming at you with, well, Phil's base on stage 1. So go around the right-hand side, you're gonna get your win. One shock will take out both the sniper towers, or you could throw some GBE at it, whatever you want. While you're over there on the right-hand side, you can gobble up some of those residences and all the stuff in the back here, and just get a ton of GBE to do whatever you need to do. Now, while I got a moment, because obviously the flamer is taking on the HQ and that could take a while, you might have noticed that my troops are looking a little redder than normal. Well, if you notice that, you're incredibly astute. You should look into becoming a detective. But you're also correct. It's Scorcher Mania weekend, and I was like, ha 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 ha, Scorcher Mania weekend, alright, this should be fun. So I loaded up all the Scorchers, and wham, drop them. Well, I'm dropping one of them, which, as you can see, is more than enough to take out Sabuti's base? Sabuti? Regardless, if you're working with something else, go around that right-hand side, sneak in through the back, and you're going to be good. Next up, Zachariah. I suggest going to the right-hand side. If you've got smokes, you could maybe smoke down further. But one shock will take out the cannon and 2 sniper towers, which is going to make this side a lot easier for whatever other troops you happen to be rolling with. You know, if you don't have max-level Scorchers running through doing all your work for you. Honestly... Alright, well, I'm not a... They're just, it's ridiculous, okay? They're just ridiculous. Zachariah goes down like a ton of bricks, or a ton of something else. I guess a ton of anything would fall at the same rate as long as it was not in outer space. And then we're gonna go on to Pepe, well, it's Pep's base, I guess, but it just seems more fun to call him Pepe. Okay, so go into that back corner. I threw the smokes there because that sniper tower does have range if you're walking past it, but if you throw a couple of smokes right there, your troops are going to be able to get past it, no problem, and then you just come right up through the back, taking out all of the things. You're going to get a nice easy win, and Peps is going to hook you up with some loot. And I gotta say, I know I read something about Imitation game loot being corrected. I thought they were going to lower the amount of loot you got. But, oh my goodness, they gave out just an incredible amount of loot. I was blown away. Pleasantly surprised, if you would. Alright, so we're going to move on to Bruddy? Sure, we'll call it that. Bruddy's base. Really nice. Go right-hand side. Take out the shock launcher in the middle. There's only the one. And your troops, whatever they may happen to be, should have no problems taking out that front row. If you really need to, you can drop a shock. There's you know, a nice little clump of 3. You'll have no problems hitting that. And then you can work yourself right up through the right-hand side. Now, I'm going to cut straight in towards the HQ because obviously not having many problems here with the old GBE / hit points on troops / whatever. But all of those defenses in the back there are completely unguarded. So once you get up towards the side, you could just like run your troops right on into the back corner, take out all those non-defensive buildings, build up a buttload of energy, and then use that energy to take out this, you know, boom cannon, or like extra boom cannon that's already gone, or the hot pocket, or, you know, like, just spend it for the fun of spending it. Throw some critters down and call it a day. I don't know. Also, you might have noticed not a single freaking one of these bases has had a drop of ice. I was like, what the WTF? Like, I got to stage 6 and then I saw this. That's right. 50% plus health, 50, really almost 60% damage, and I was just like, P-Town Warriors, what are you doing to us? Like, my gosh. So apparently, Supercell was just like, yeah, no ice, no ice, no ice. We're gonna save up all the ice, and then wham, stage 6 hits. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Now, I want to explain my strategy here on number 6. As you can see, the grappler, I left completely alone. And the reason I left that grappler alone is because, as far as I'm concerned, that grappler just became fast forward for my Scorchers. I just let them pull the Scorchers in, and as you can see, they cause mayhem from there. Just absolutely fantastic. I love it. It did kind of start getting in the way, being a pain in the buttocks, if you would, but that's all right. And there it is. I do actually lose a Scorcher during this attack. I'm sure if I had paid more attention and tried a little harder, I probably could have spared that Scorcher, but I was just like, I don't know. I don't see the point. I can replace an entire Scorcher for like 3 diamonds because it's Troop Mania weekend. And I plan on hopefully doing some things with that. But all in all, P-Town Warriors goes down nice and easy. Just like my... anyway, Stage 7. Next up, with a... Scorcher down? What? Yeah, I was like, man... also, I'm not gonna lie, Stage 6 hit, I saw those boosts, I saw all the craziness going on, and I was just like, oh, heck no. And I boosted. I boosted my GBE and stuff because I wanted to be able to take out the Doom Cannon, because the Doom Cannon on the last level would have been a problem. So now I'm rolling with a small boost. I wouldn't even say, like, definitely not a full boost. But my troops are boosted up a little bit. And then I got to Officer Rusty. Officer Rusty. I got to Officer Rusty, and I was like, Stage 6 set me up for failure, man. I thought with the way Stage 6 looked, I thought for sure things were going to get intense. By the way, when you're taking out this shock launcher, make sure you share it with that cannon. Makes a fantastic pop. Just as an aside, sorry. But yeah, I thought like 7 was going to be insane. And it turns out, no, not insane at all. The boosts are actually lower than the previous base, which blew my mind. And the levels aren't even that high. Like, I'm used to seeing nothing but 17s or 16s out of the boom cannons, and that was not the case. And I don't even know what to do with that. I was confused. So, also, Stage 7 has a bunch of green on it. Like, Imitation game today is just a gift. If you can struggle past 6, you are laughing. And like, I do mean laughing. And because Stage 7 is so easy, you could use some of your extra attacks to GBE 6 and bring it back down under control. On this level, though, like here, this boom cannon is actually touching 2 different buildings. So toss some artilleries at that boom cannon, blow it up, absolutely, but you share, you know, the gap, if you would. You get that AoE damage in there, and you're going to get your GBE back, making this base incredibly easy. I almost feel bad for wasting an entire attack just to GBE things down. Anyways, with that, I will thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day taking down the Imitation game just like that.